Love to see, some of the stuff that Neil did in his past sort of come to the front, and that be sort of like a way to explore what he did before.
Yeah, how we got there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's that lingering taste that he has with Sarah.
Right.
That may come to light. But I have a very specific history mapped out for him. Whether or not that's what the writers eventually go with. Quite well drawn, in my opinion. Yeah, I do have an idea, and I've talked to Jeff Easton about it, and it's things that I sort of cobbled together from just research I did on Frank Abagnale and people like that, and sort of our imagination as well. But if they do go back to the past, I would hope, like you said, that it's not just a Reader's Digest condensed version, that they would actually go in depth with that.
Yeah. What's great, I mean, we try never to reveal anything just for the sake of, oh, that's, so that you understand, oh, that's why he acts this way or that way. It's always about the story and about the case. And what's nice is for Peter, he's an incredibly patient person. And so he knows that he's going to get Neil to reveal himself when Neil's ready, and he waits. And that's what was beautiful, watching that dynamic play out, even with things like this artwork. At some point, there's going to be a little slip up. There's going to be something that he can grab onto and get to know Neil a little better, and that's going to give him the key. And so Peter will remain patient and not push too hard, and that's how he knows he's going to get it. But we'll reveal it with Neil when the time feels right to hear new things about his past.
It's interesting. I mean, you've heard us say it before, but I mean, we can't stress enough. We have really, really smart writers, like ridiculously smart. Even on, I can tell you just a really cheesy example. We did this Mozzie episode where we find out where Mozzie got his name, and I call up Jeff Easton screaming like, okay, well, what's his real name? Like, we do this whole freaking episode, and it's his, how he gets Mozzie, and I said, what's his real name? And he goes, not yet. That's the kind of stuff we're thinking about all the time. It's like, no, not yet. That's for another time.
And he's like Keller.
Yeah.
3 or 4 moves ahead of where you think he is.
Exactly.
Do you think Peter will ever truly trust Neil? Can he truly just 100% trust him?
I don't know. Peter wants to. I don't know. He believes that there is
You will.
Come on. I don't know. I think that's a question for the writers. Look, I've said it before. They stand in front of a bullet for the other. I still don't quite trust him. You give me the shirt off his back and vice versa, but I still don't quite trust him.
There's a line in the episode we just watched where if it's about Savannah getting this poor girl back who's been kidnapped, Peter trusts him completely. But if it's about Kate, if it's about anything that isn't necessarily case oriented, there's always that lingering doubt, and I think that's what makes the dynamic so rich.
Yeah, and that's sort of the inherent conflict in the relationship.
Yeah.
That makes this progression duo mutually respectful, but a progression duo. The tautness in the line. I think if somebody can trust each other, that would go slack.
I wonder if Neil would even want Peter to trust him. I mean, he loves pulling things off.
I love the idea of a character that